Hello. So today I'm here with my kitty, and I decided to talk about perfectionism and how I try to deal with it on a daily basis myself. So I've already developed some coping mechanisms and useful strategies that I want to share with you because it has taken me so long to actually realize that perfectionism is a disorder. It's not about being ambitious or having certain goals, but it's just about thinking of the future constantly, not being present, and feeling not enough all the time. And so I have my journal with me. It's pretty OG, I know. And I have this main page here, the first page, and I've got some motivational quotes, but also some universal advice or certain rules that I try to follow. Or when I feel lost, I just go back to my journal and read the stuff that I've written when I actually felt good and when I actually saw some results. And so I'll just read it for you because I'm pretty sure it's very useful, and if I am just too much in my head and I'm not connected to my body, I just go back to it and read it, and I just remind myself to calm the fuck down and stick to the basic rules. I don't want to make any rules in here, but just very helpful advice that helps me regain my identity that I tend to lose when things get hard. So the first one's pretty funny. You're cold, not hungry. And it refers to the um, number of um, moments I had when I just wanted to eat, especially sugary, high calorie, fat foods. And then I just realized I was not hungry because after eating them, I felt bloated. I felt just unhealthy and not better. And so now I just always make sure to wear some sweater or socks because I tend to not wear my socks when I'm in the house. And so I'm always just shivering and cold because I love to wear very fancy outfits, especially the ones that um, uncover a lot of my body, especially my belly or my back. I just am not a big fan of heavy clothing, so I like to look cute and just wear summery clothes when it's literally fall outside. And then I remember that, girl, you either wear some proper clothing inside your house and you drink lots of warm hot tea, or you eat because you need the energy that you should have gotten from the clothing itself. And eating to regulate your body temperature is that okay if you're not actually hungry. So now when I'm just super distressed and tired and um overstimulated, I make sure to just wear something warm or take a warm bath or just simply go to bed, make myself warm tea, because the amount of um problems it has generated for me is really outstanding. Just simply being cold. The next one is, I'm pretty sure it's a staple, like don't eat with your phone. And it also refers to overeating, binge eating, and basically eating for dopamine hits. And so I used to eat with a book, with my phone, with a music in the background, and I right now I try to minimize the um, sounds or background sounds while I'm eating. So I usually just journal in my journal, or I just sit in silence, and then I can actually focus on chewing, on taking pauses, on the food's texture, and not overeating. So I'm still working on it, but that's a big one for me. So again, the next one is clean your space or wash your hair or do a face mask or shave your body basically. So whenever we just feel dirty and ugly, it's just a matter of doing those simple beauty routines that you can do basically all the time, every day, whenever. So I often feel triggered or overstimulated when everything's messy. So when my body is a mess, when my face, my hair, my bedroom is messy. So I just try to remember to actually keep it clean because it impacts my mental health very, very heavily. And sometimes I just do not see the correlation between it. And once I actually take proper care of myself and clean the area around me, I see those amazing results of feeling just light in my head and light in my body. Highly recommend to not forget about it. And the next one, clear skin equals not picking at it, letting yourself rest. So I had this vision in my head that clear skin was only the outcome of best skincare, diet, nutrition, and so on. And so once I've mastered all of those areas of my life, so nutrition, exercise, skincare, and I saw that I still had some pimples or blackheads, I would get so triggered and I would just pick at my skin. So now I just know that there's always going to be some sort of imperfection on my skin, and I should not be reactive because I'm super reactive. So whenever I see something on my face that ruins this perfect body image, face that I want to have, I just lose it. I basically lose it, and then I just attack myself, I destroy myself, I hurt myself. And this is a beautiful example of how perfectionism works. So whenever you're not 100% of what you want to be, you hurt yourself because you feel like you're not enough, like you're not worth your life. And so now I always have the best skin whenever I just do not hurt myself. And I allow those things to be on my skin, on my face, because normally no one notices them. And I also do not notice them unless I actually go in the bathroom and purposely just look for something to pick at. So clear skin equals just not picking at it. In my case, at least, obviously, I still care about nutrition and skincare, but the best outcome is always when I just let my body be the way it is, and I do not expect it to be always perfect and just have not a single blackhead on my skin, because that's impossible. And also this beautiful quote that I've heard probably a couple of years ago when I read a book of Danielle Steele's. Yeah. And the title was "What if perfect isn't possible?" And it hit me so hard back then. And so I tried to remind me of this quote as often as possible because it's just so on point. What if perfect is not possible? And what if we're just striving towards something that does not exist? Makes you think, right? Okay, and next one, drink warm tea. It also applies to binge eating and being present because sometimes you're just distressed, angry, tired, frustrated, cold, and you want a quick dopamine sugar hit. And so drinking warm tea actually sets the tone and helps you um, be present and kind of calm down. And it also gives you this drink, this thing that you can actually focus on. Because whenever something's very hot, you actually keep your focus on it. At least I do this. So when it's warm or hot, boiling hot, I just sip it very slowly. So um, on contrary to food, you can gobble your food and just throw it into your mouth without even thinking. Whereas when something is extremely hot, you actually have to be cautious with it. So it's either making a hot pudding for me when I actually am hungry, and when I'm not hungry but I want to eat, then it's just drinking warm or like hot tea. And the next one, it kind of gives you a dopamine hit, but it's the least unhealthy dopamine hit, I would say, for me. So go for a walk with some music on. So sometimes I just do not feel like going on a walk. I'm like, I would rather stay inside. So sometimes it's just simply the music that makes me go outside. So I would rather just go with my music on than stay inside the house but be sit in silence. So sometimes I just do like 7 kilometers with my headphones on. So I highly recommend this. You kind of have to balance things out and see what the pros and cons are. So obviously it would be ideal to go for a walk in silence, but if you're not feeling like you can do it, then just take them, put the um, music on, or um, listen to some podcast, whatever you want to. And the next one, leave the house to go see people in real life. And that's a big one for me because I live in a forest. So even if I even when I lived in the city center, I still had to go out because I felt extremely anxious when I was all by myself because I live by myself. And so I just had this human normal need to see other people and interact with them and socialize. So even if I didn't actually talk to anyone, I could still be around people, see people shopping or doing something at it, and it has helped me tremendously with my mental health and allowed me to be more present, basically. Because sometimes when you just sit at home alone, you're so much in your head and you're just thinking and thinking and thinking. And so just leaving your house, going for a walk, putting on your headphones and just walking allows your body to focus on the body itself, not the mind and all the thinking. Okay, and that's a big one because it backfired on me like a couple of days ago when I went back home after a week of traveling and basically ruining my sleep schedule and also my diet because I ate a lot of crap stuff. I mean, I still had a lot of movement, but I ate a lot of crap stuff. So do not stock up your day to the fullest because you'll feel overwhelmed, hurt yourself, and then cancel it anyway. Because I have this tendency when I'm traveling to plan my week ahead and just make tons of different appointments. So once I actually get back home, I can, let's say, get my nails done, go to a spa, get a massage, go shopping, go to the dentist, and whatever. And I just make those crazy plans. And when I actually get back from the trip, I'm so overwhelmed because I'm still in the travel mode. I'm still uh, running on the lack of sleep. I'm still kind of tired after traveling. And here I see my calendar for the next upcoming week, Monday to Friday, and I see just every day planned from like 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. with tons of stuff to do, which are not necessary for me. And then even if it's just something I want to do, like get my nails done, go to a hairdresser, like lots of appointments, even if they are not work related and they should make me more relaxed, I feel more distressed. So now, and I always cancel them anyway, and I just literally cancel like 60 or 70% of or I just reschedule because I need some time after traveling to actually get back to my routine, kind of relax, stay at home for a couple of days, and then I'm ready to go. So yeah, next one, do not plug your eyebrows. Yeah, I this is also about perfectionism. I tend to just overdo things. Like you want to do good, but it always ends up worse. So you eat too much, you pluck too much of your eyebrows, you you're just too like the inner energy that you have, instead of using it to loving yourself, you use it to hurting yourself because there is this excess of energy and you do not know how to use it. And so yeah, I need to work on this because I tend to over plug my eyebrows and I do not like that. And the next one, if you drive somewhere, be at least 10 minutes before, arrive at least 10 minutes before so you do not rush. Because I always rush whenever I use my car. So that's why I love using buses, trams, trains, because there is this certain schedule that you have to stick to. And so then the journey is planned ahead. And so whenever I drive my car, I just have this time blindness and I feel like, yeah, I can totally get there in 15 minutes. But then I remember that there is police, that I need to park, that I need to actually um, get from my car to the place. And that takes like 10 minutes usually. And also, usually when I arrive at a restaurant or someone else's house or I don't know, doctor's office, I first thing I do is I go to the bathroom, and so it also takes me like 5 to 10 minutes probably, and so I need to be more conscious with my time management, definitely, because I tend to procrastinate and then rush and then be stressed out and then do some unhealthy coping mechanisms that hurt me because I have this unconscious need to punish myself for not being enough and for again rushing and being in this very chaotic state. Okay, and the last but not least, jet lagged and tired after traveling, instant face masks, plus wash my hair or go to sleep instantly because you do stupid things when your sleep schedule is fucked or after 9 p.m. So I usually do the most hurtful things to myself when I'm the least unconscious, when I'm the least conscious. So usually it's very early in the morning or very late at night. So for me, late at night is like after 9 p.m. because I try to go to bed between 9 and 11 p.m. Or when I am traveling and I am just half unconscious on the plane or on the tram, on the train, and I'm just like having this anxiety because I'm literally physically exhausted and it's like 3 a.m. So I usually try to book my travels or plan my travels so this way that I can travel during the day and arrive at my hotel um, in a better state of mind because it really took a toll on me. Literally one night of destroyed sleep schedule, destroyed the next and probably like 2 upcoming days. And the last one, I actually wrote it today. It's better to eat less than to eat more. And yes, so I would rather feel a little bit hungry than to have this feeling, oh gosh, I could have not eaten that last piece of food. And to sum it up, I'll just share two of my favorite quotes lately with you. I hope they help you. So the first one is, I don't need to be perfect to be beautiful, and I'm not perfect, but I'm free.